Hi, I'm Chelsea Wyse. Navigating the chaotic waters of marketing can be murky and riddled with not so helpful paywalls and fancy speak. We all deserve better, and we should expect better. Since 2010, I've been challenging the marketing and advertising industries, questioning the true impact of KPIs, paid social media ads, and terms like creative content creation and sustainable growth. Let's unearth the way that things have been done. Let's talk about marketing and business growth in a no-nonsense way. In each episode, I'll give you tips and tools you can start using as soon as the episode is done. Let's wise up. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of WyseUp with Chelsea Wyse. That's me. How are we doing today? Good? Having a good week? Good day? So the last episode, I'm excited I've got Mia in the office today. So if you hear some sighs in the background, that is her just probably annoyed with the fact that she's in the office today. And for those of you who don't know who Mia is, she is my chief treats officer, my 25-pound mini golden doodle. All fluff, all sweetness. If you go over to my personal Instagram at Chelsea Wyse, you'll get to see pictures of her there. She's freaking adorable. I love her so much. Anyway, what I was going to say, last episode, I started getting into 1 through 5 of my top 10 business tips. In this episode, I'm covering the remaining 5. Let's quick recap. 1 was you are your biggest obstacle. 2, get nerdy about your lofty ideas. 3, take breaks. I took one just before this podcast recording, actually. Took a break, made myself a little protein shake, refilled my water jug. It was great. Now I feel refreshed. Number 4, you already know the answers. Number 5, do it anyway. And that brings us to number 6. Believe in your creativity. I know that a lot of people hear that C word and they're like, I'm just not creative. I'm in accounting. Or I'm just not creative. I'm in manufacturing. This is bullshit. I want to recognize that I said your creativity, not the creativity. I'm really tired of hearing small business owners just get poo-pooed and say that they're not creative. I do this. I don't do that. Bullshit. You are creative. You're creative because you started a fucking business and you're here and you're trying things differently. You aren't creative because you've chosen to not do things by the book and to forge your own path forward. That in itself is creative. You had an idea, you had a belief that you could do things differently and impact others more deeply. You launched something, you hired employees or you're about to hire employees. You got them to believe in the magic. That's fucking awesome. You have to be creative to do that, to get people to understand the depth of the magic that is living within you and that got you to this point in launching your business. That shit doesn't just happen. Just because artsy-fartsy people seem to have it all put together or make you feel like you don't have it all figured out, that doesn't mean dick. Go be your own kind of creative. So that's number 6. Number 7, be yourself. We have so much. I know this echoes number 6. Literally, as the kids say, there is no one else like you. It's so after school special to say this, but it's true. Be yourself. Don't try to copy what other businesses are doing with their marketing. That's what they're doing. And quite honestly, it's probably copies of what somebody else is doing. Or maybe even what somebody else, or what a fucking book told you to do. Don't do that. Every decision you've made up until this point has been as unique as you are, making it within your own world of unique circumstances, problems, challenges, goodness. Nobody else has had the exact formula of you in your life. Social media is really cool, y'all. And it's a super great tool, but don't let it dictate what you should do or how you should feel. And if you get lost, refer back to number 4 on this list. Again, be you, not the book, not what other people say. Those are nice ideas. I'm not shitting all over books because books are super important, but we've got a really cool tool within us, like our gut, our intuition, things that we've absorbed through our lives that are in our subconscious. We learn how to tap into that. Oh, so good. Number 8, small actions pay off. This is very true and something that I'm working on currently as I'm on my weight loss journey. I'm re-looking at how I've been doing things before. I've joined a program called No BS with Corinne Crabtree. Highly, highly recommend. What I'm learning in this weight loss class is little things, drinking 64 ounces of water or more a day, making sure I get at least 8 hours of sleep every night, not eating unless I'm hungry. Like all of these things are so small when you think about them. But when I do these things for a month, 2, 5, 7 years, It's going to happen. I'm going to be a different person and I'm stoked. What goals? So back in the earlier one, number 2, lofty goals. What do you have? What's 10% of that? Break that up into steps, break that into smaller pieces. And what small actions can you take every day to get your business to where you want it to be? Is it really posting consistent? Is it showing up on video? Is it writing content? Is it combing through LinkedIn and auditing your connections? This is something I recommend to my clients, is going through their LinkedIn connections and really seeing what the quality of those connections are versus the quantity of those connections. So small actions. Is it reaching out to those people that have stayed on your connections list? Is it going to a networking event once a week? What are those little actions that you can do that are going to pay off? I have some big goals for myself this year. Unfortunately, I got sideswiped by COVID earlier, end of March, early April, and it really took me down for 3 weeks. And personally and candidly, I'm feeling very behind right now. I'm feeling like I have so much catching up to do. I'm feeling like, this is going to be an uphill battle. I'm going to come across as needy and all of those things, but I got to stop myself. And the coaching that I do for my clients and the coaching that I receive as a business owner from my coach is managing those thoughts that I have around the break that was decided for me for 3 weeks. Unfortunately, it was COVID, but it was a break and it was realignment and it was getting more focused. I'm not behind, because while the thought I have right now is I feel so behind, I also believe, because you can think 2 different things at the same time, I also believe that what is for me will not pass me. And the same is true for you. If you feel like you're behind right now, if you feel like somebody else has it all together and they're all buttoned up and there's just no way that I can compete with that, that's not true. That's not a fact. What could be true is that you're in the same place they are. They're just posting shiny things on Facebook, posting shiny things on Instagram. We don't know where they're at. They could feel so behind. Mind yourself, what small actions can I do right now to get me to where I need to be? And then manage the thoughts around feeling behind, feeling like those small actions aren't enough. Consistency is really the secret formula there. Little things every day, not big things once a month. Number 9, stop taking yourself so seriously. We started businesses because we are pioneers. How do we even have businesses like P&G, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Meyer? These were all small businesses at one point. These were all individuals who saw something, for better or worse, right? Whatever you think about those brands that I just mentioned, put that aside. The point I'm trying to make here is that they are small that grew over time. We started businesses because we are pioneers. We started something. We believed in doing things differently and charting our own paths. This doesn't mean we have all the answers. It really isn't. Nor should you feel like you have to have all the answers. Things are changing so quickly. I'm in marketing. I fucking know this. Every day there's either a new app or a new way to do things or a new algorithm or a new, connection, AI, chat, GPT. Like, there's always something that's going to surface from here. So you shouldn't feel like you have to have all the answers. Curiosity is a big thing and very helpful. The world is changing every single day. You got to flow with it. Be weird. Play with it. I'm playing with chat GPT to write some of my scripts for stuff, to write my agendas, to write this PowerPoint presentation. It's a great start because these are tools. All of these are here for us to play with them and make our lives easier and open us up back to being human, back to the creative, messy beings that we are. You can be professional and charming and funny and passionate and also care about doing a really great job. Allowing yourself to be all of those things is what the magic is. I don't work with big corporate clients. I'm too weird. I do things too big, too differently. I like to figure stuff out on the fly. I like to experiment and try things. And what I've learned about working with other small businesses and helping them with their marketing, positioning them for success, they like to do that too. Corporate world, at least from my vantage, it's like turning a cruise ship. Small businesses, we're in our own boat, baby. Where do you want to go? We can do this. We can go wherever, as fast or as slow or as whatever. There's so much more flexibility. I love working with small business owners because as soon as they realize the advantage that they have, they just pop up. We want to make sure we're being efficient here, but let's have some fun. Let's figure it out. Don't take yourself so seriously. You have a gift in front of you. Harness it. Enjoy it. Number 10. Live through each moment with an abundance mindset. Yes, there are millions of small businesses in the world. Let me get all situated here, adjust my chair, sit up straight a little bit, because I really want to drive this point home. And there's a reason I put it as number 10. There are millions of small businesses in this world. A lot of them probably do what you do. It's true. But there's also 8.5 billion people on the planet. And all of those people, those millions of other businesses, a lot of them that do what you do, they don't do it the way you do it because they're not you. They don't have your approach, your thoughts, your idea, your personal story, your history, your relationships. And just as there are millions of small businesses, like I said, there are billions of individuals, potential customers, clients, users, subscribers, innovators, collaborators, strategic partners. And they're looking for you and what you're offering this world. There is more than enough to go around. Another reason I mentioned in the first episode of this podcast that I'm the anti-marketing marketing agency, because another reason why I didn't subscribe to traditional agencies is because so many of them grip and tighten on their clients and hesitate towards being collaborative, because if we work together, then I don't get as much credit for it. Or if we work together, or this is actually a better fit for you instead of for me, then I lost in some way. And that could not be further from the truth. You can ask some of Tax clients. Sometimes I've referred them to other people because I'm not a good fit, be it with personality, services offered. Maybe the business isn't ready for someone like me. My main mission is to provide value regardless of where that relationship goes. And that's what you can do too. How can I provide value in this situation? What is already in front of me? The world is my fucking oyster. There is so much, but we're so concerned with the little that we miss the greenery behind us. We miss everything that is around us. Do you have people in your corner supporting you? Even just one person? Did you get up today? Did you have clothes to wear? Do you have a home? Do you have a car? Do you have finances that allow you to put gasoline in that car? Heat your home? Can you get groceries or food? Did you go out for lunch today? All of these things, if we lift our heads up enough to see what's around us and how we are already so taken care of, it makes it easier to be more giving in our businesses, in our relationships, to ourselves. We are so taken care of already, and there's so much opportunity already there. We just need to wake up and see it. I'm going to close. No. If you have any questions, concerns, follow-up thoughts, things you want to run by me, please do that. I'll put all the links down in the description. Remember these 10 things. Listen to this episode again later. Save it. Send it to a friend, another entrepreneur, whatever. Listen to the episode before it. Listen to that over and over again. They are like my 10 commandments for entrepreneurship here. Stuff that is applicable no matter where you are in your journey. I don't care if you started the business yesterday. This still rings true. I don't care if you fucking started the business 50 years ago. This is still true. You have everything you need right in front of you, right inside of you. And you know you've got somebody, at least one person who's cheering you on. Have a wonderful week, wonderful day, wonderful hour, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for listening. If you have a couple of moments, please leave a review on this podcast. This helps us create more impactful content for you and continue to meet you where you are. And if you have another 30 seconds to spare, I'd love to see you on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We post weekly content there for you to take advantage of and start implementing into your business's routine and grow your business even further. If you'd like to watch the video version of this podcast, you can visit our YouTube channel. All of the links to these social channels are listed below in the show notes. And remember, work smarter, not harder.